Hey, Clifton Bradley, Barack Obama may become our next president. What do you think about that?
I think it's going, you know what, I have some negative and positive to say. I think that, in a sense, he's a man of no character. To a degree, because you know what, he went to Trinity Church located in Chicago, and he denounced his minister after going to a church for 20 years. And nobody can say they went to a church for 20 years and they do not know that they don't know their preacher's message. And I see him as a man having a lack of character. And what I mean by that is Nelson Mandela of South Africa stayed in jail for 26 years. And all he had to do was denounce the ANC, the African National Congress, and they told him he could walk away anytime he wanted to. He never did that.
But Clifton, you would agree that Barack Obama's a politician, man. Remember that.
He's a politician, but I'm saying it shows a lack of character. I'm going to vote for him because I think that he can inspire a whole lot of people, but he's not going to have the power and control. He doesn't have the control and the power that you think that he has. It's the Rockefellers and the De Beers and the Illuminati that has the real control. He's going to be following the script like all the rest.
Well, they gonna let him do a few things, and some things they not gonna let him do.
Oh, man, it's like, you know what, man? It's like it's like a ship going down. And you know what? They know that America is on the way down. America's dollar's not worth anything. They know that it's getting ready to go down. And you know what? The captain is getting ready to abandon the ship. And I say, you know what, man? I'm gonna let you be the captain. And everybody else abandons the ship. They want somebody who they can point a finger at.
But wait, does the average American actually understand this country is in decline?
They should understand. I mean, somebody's looking at this, is living in a situation where they don't have any food. They have to choose between medication and
food.
I'm talking about cutting up the pill and making it in half and not having enough food. Somebody's looking at this to just not have gas. The United States of America is almost like a third world country right now.
Oh, some parts, not
America's
some parts.
You got people living up underneath bridges right now.
That's true.
I saw somebody when I went to a restaurant sleeping on a concrete slate. What I'm saying is, you know what, before you take care of problems abroad, you have to take care of problems at home. I'm gonna worry about my house before I worry about somebody else's house. In the United States,
No, I'm sorry. I was cutting you off. Now, you wearing that hat. Well, now, we explained this before. For those of you who haven't seen you, what's with the kufi, man? What's with the hat?
The kufi is a prayer cap. And when Muslims pray, like Jesus was, peace and blessings be upon him, he was a Muslim too. They bow down and they pray and they prostrate and they drop to their knees and they drop their heads to the ground. And thank Allah for what they have and whatever they will get, you know.
So you're Muslim then?
Yes, sir.
Nah, you're not one of those radical terrorist Muslims, are you? We're talking to the FBI now. They're gonna see this. Go right ahead. Tell them how you feel.
No, I'm not one of those radical Muslims, but I understand what they're doing and I understand what they're doing. And what they're trying to do is a lot of Muslims feel that the modern day crusade is being led against Islam at this particular time, and what they're doing is trying to extract, to remove these evil tyrannical forces
so
out of their country.
The people who promote, they would call them radical Islamists or whatever, are they on the offense or the defense? So these people who are terrorists, Islamic terrorists, people who are terrorists who believe in Islam, are they on the offense or are they on the defense?
A lot of people believe they should be on offense.
But are they on the offense or defense?
I think they're on offense right now.
Well,
I think they're on offense right now because they believe that there is a war, a modern day crusade, like the Roman Empire led against many nations to overthrow the nations and to control the nations.
Who started the crusade then? Who started the fight first? The Western powers or the Islamic powers?
I say the Western powers. So
that means you say Islamic terrorists were on the defense, but now they're on the offense. What are you saying?
Yes, they are on the offense. And what they want to do right now is to remove evil tyrannical forces out of their society and out of their culture, because cultural shock is introducing things into people's society that's unwanted and what's not needed. And what they have to do is repel this and get this out of their backyard. It's like, man, if you come into my house and bum rush my house and rape my wife, bring in alcohol, bring in drugs, and stump my dog, what you think I'm going to be friendly towards you? You think I'm going to love you? Even if me and the wife is at odds, Sunni and Shiites, we going to come together to try to repel you, to get you out of our house.
But do you think Barack Obama, hold on, let me say this again. Okay. Do you think if Barack Obama becomes president, do you think he would end the war in Iraq and Afghanistan?
I think he would be more sympathetic. And the reason, you know what, there's other Muslims that feel that way.
Oh, wait. Are you saying Barack's a Muslim? The way you said that.
No, he's a Muslim, but he doesn't know.
Well, he say he's a Christian, though.
He's a Muslim, but he doesn't know.
He go to Apostolic way over east on 63rd Street, wasn't it 63rd? Okay.
The reason that I'm saying that President Obama, I'm gonna say President Obama would be more sympathetic towards Islam in places like Iran. But President Ahmadinejad in Iran is because his father was a Muslim. He had to be able to have the ability to take something away from those teachers and extrapolate and put that inside of his inner being. And you know what, he went over to Kenya, and like I say, his father was a Muslim, and there's a lot of Muslims that will vote for him for that reason. I think he would be more sympathetic towards Islamic nations as a whole.
But don't you think that's a good reason for many conservative Republicans to vote against Barack Obama?
I mean, you know what, that is a good reason. You know what, but your President Bush has led an illegal war, and he should be impeached. And should be charged for war crimes. Could never prove Saddam Hussein had anything to do with September the 11th.
I know what I'm saying, that Barack Obama may not become president because of fear. The number one thing that's going to stop him from being president is fear. They'll say he's a Muslim. They say, like you said, he'll be friends with the Ahmadinejad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What do you think about that? Do you think fear is going to prevent Barack Obama from becoming president? Fear of the average white, older white American.
You know, I talked
European Americans.
I talked to a buddy, a white guy, a Caucasian, when I was in St. Louis, and he said, "Man, I got to be honest with you. Excuse the language." He said, "Where I come from deep in the South." He said, "A lot of white people don't want to see a nigga as president." I said, "Why would you say that?" He said, I'm just being honest with you, man. I'm from the South, and I'm from the deep South, and I consider you a friend. A lot of my friends don't want to see a nigga as president." And I said, I didn't know y'all thought in terms of that.